Today we are going to talk about Hong Kong funeral versus Japanese funeral. This presentation aims to show the differences and similarities between Chinese and Japanese funeral rituals. Here is our agenda.
For similarities of the belief behind the funeral rituals, in Hong Kong, more than 85% of all funerals are organized according to Buddhism. So for Japan, religious beliefs of most Japanese are a combination of Buddhism and Shintoism. But more than 90% of all funerals in Japan are organized according to Buddhism. Similarly, they believe that life and death are a part of cycle known as samsara, and to free oneself from all desires to and all notions of self.
And for body preparation and costs, in Hong Kong and Japan, Taoist, Shintoist, and Buddhist priests will be hired for holding the religion ceremony. Also, the funeral director will be hired for doing the makeup for the dead. But the differences between Hong Kong and Japan is this. The body will be kept at the morgue before the funeral, and the funeral will be held at the funeral parlor in Hong Kong. But in Japan, the body may be brought back home before the funeral, and the funeral may be held at home.
In this table, we can easily find some differences in Japanese and Hong Kong before the funeral. Firstly, after the people dead, Japanese put the sutures next to the bed, lighting the Buddha. Descendant wipe the body, and then the decorator dress the shroud for the death. The dead lie on a futon mattress with their face covered with white clothes, and then the male descendant carries the coffin to the funeral parlor. When attend the funeral in Japanese, adults should dress black suit or kimono, holding Buddhist prayer beads. Students dress the school uniform. In the similarity, both of them need to clean the body and dress the shroud. Also, both of them need to give the funeral money. Japanese call it as okoden. Both of them need to give the funeral money depending on the relationship to the descendants.
So for during the funeral, both Japanese and Chinese have some standard phrases. For example, for Chinese, we have "I would like to extend my most sincere condolence to you," and for Japanese, they actually have something like "I'm deeply sorry about your loss, and I offer my condolences as the same way." So both of them actually have some standard phrases in the funeral ceremony as once. And on the other hand, they have the wig. So for Chinese, they have the Chinese wig, and Japanese have the Japanese wig. And both of them have some similar cases on the Buddhism and also how they offer the incense and burning them as a respect for the deceased. But in different way, because of the culture different, they have the Shinto and the Taoist as a different, and also the departing guest for Japanese will be given a thank you gift, value between 1/4 or half of the value of the condolence money as they contribute.
After the funeral, the similar between Hong Kong and Japan is we also invite people who come to funeral having lunch or dinner. And the difference between these two countries is Japan will offer a gift to a participant, usually a towers, which Hong Kong people will not. And the last step, the cremation, only family members can attend.
For the storage of cremated ashes and body, in Hong Kong and Japan, ponds can be purchased to store the cremated ashes or body. There are options like sea burial and gardens of remembrance. For the differences, Hong Kong, if they chose to bury the body, and they have to take it out after 7 to 10 years for undergo the cremation again. And for Japan, most family will store their cremated ashes at home, and this is a taboo for Chinese.
To summarize everything, so for similarity, it's about the fundamental basis within the two cultures, as both of the countries actually from East Asia countries. And for the difference, because of the diverse custom in hand, the religious value, for example, like the Taoist and Shinto, therefore they have some differences as well. And that will be the end for our presentation. Thank you.